All right, let's jump right in. You can feel it, right? The world is changing, and it's changing fast, all because of this incredible wave of new digital technology. Today, we're going to talk about two of the biggest forces behind it all, big data and the Internet of Things. But more importantly, we're going to talk about what it all means for you.
So let me ask you something straight up. You hear this term all the time, right? Industry 4.0. But are you really ready for it? I mean, for this new reality where machines are getting smarter and honestly, the old way of doing things just won't cut it anymore? You see, this isn't just about bracing for change. It's about seeing the absolutely massive opportunity that's opening up right in front of us. This isn't some scary disruption we need to hide from. No, this is a revolution. And it's just waiting for people who know how to use these new tools to lead the way.
And let's get right down to it, to the thing that really matters. Do you want to increase productivity? I mean, who doesn't? This is about finding brand new ways to boost your bottom line, streamline your operations, and create experiences for your customers that are just, wow. That's the real power here. Okay, so we've covered the why. It's a huge deal. Now, let's get into the what. To really get a handle on where all this is headed, we have to understand the key forces that are literally reshaping our world as we speak. It really boils down to this one acronym, SMACI. Think about it. You've got social media connecting us all, mobile putting a crazy powerful computer in everyone's pocket, analytics, which turns all that data into actual insights, the cloud giving us almost infinite computing power, and the final piece, the Internet of Things. Together, they're the engine of this whole digital shift. Let's zoom in on that last one, the Internet of Things, or IoT. Forget all the complicated techie definitions for a second. At its core, IoT is just about making our world smart. It's about a world where machines can talk to each other, where the physical and digital worlds just merge. It's breaking down all the old barriers and creating possibilities we're just beginning to understand. And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi movie stuff. It's happening right now. We see it in our smart cars, in our smart homes. Heck, entire smart cities are being planned out. From the way we get our power to just our day-to-day lives, IoT is opening up new frontiers everywhere you look. But here's the thing, IoT isn't a solo act, not at all. It has a super important partner, and when you put them together, well, you get the real power couple of modern technology. Let's talk about how big data and IoT are the perfect match. This slide really says it all. For years, you had these two separate worlds. Over here, you had information technology, or IT, the world of data, software, and all that digital stuff. And over there, you had operational technology, OT, the physical world of machines, sensors, and factory floors. Well, IoT is what happens when these two worlds finally get married. It's the fusion of digital intelligence and physical action. And you know what happens when they merge? You get a flood of data, a massive, non-stop tidal wave of it. Every one of those smart sensors, every connected machine is just pumping out information constantly. The sheer volume is staggering, the speed is relentless, and your window to actually find anything useful in it is incredibly small. And that, my friends, is where big data analytics comes into the picture. It's the engine that can actually make sense of all that chaotic data coming from the IoT world. It's what sifts through all the noise to find the signal. It uncovers these hidden patterns and amazing insights that you would just never, ever see otherwise. So that's the landscape. It's big, it's exciting, and it's a little bit complex. The big question then is, how do you become someone who can actually navigate all this? How do you go from just knowing the buzzwords to actually mastering the concepts? Well, that's where having a clear path makes all the difference. This program is all about giving you real, powerful skills. We're talking about moving way beyond the hype. You'll actually understand the entire IoT ecosystem. You'll learn how to spot opportunities where big data can make a difference, how to think critically about new applications, and maybe most importantly, how to look at a real-world problem and design a smart, data-driven solution for it. And here's a quick look at how we get you there. On day one, it's all about building a solid foundation. We'll walk through the evolution of IoT and get into the nuts and bolts of big data. Then on day two, we get straight into strategy in the real world, how the pros are actually using this stuff and what roadblocks you need to watch out for. Yeah, speaking of roadblocks, let's be real for a second. Putting all this into practice isn't always a walk in the park. But, understanding the challenges is always the first step to grabbing the incredible opportunities they create.
I mean, that huge amount of data we talked about, that can be a challenge all by itself. Companies run into some serious hurdles trying to manage it all and turn that data into a real advantage. And guess what? These are the exact problems that businesses are desperate to hire skilled people to solve right now. And that is the absolute key right there. Every single one of those challenges is actually a massive opportunity in disguise. The companies that figure this out are going to be the leaders of tomorrow, and the people who help them get there, they're going to be absolutely essential.
So this all brings us right back to you. We've seen the tech, we've seen the opportunity, we've seen the challenges. The only question left is, what part are you going to play in building what comes next?
So if you're someone who is ready to build a career on the absolute cutting edge of technology, if you want to be that person in the room who understands not just where we are today, but where we're going tomorrow, then this program was built for you.
I want to leave you with this one thought because it's so important. In this new world, the technology itself is moving forward at a pace that feels almost limitless. The only real boundary, the only thing that's going to hold us back from what's possible is our own imagination. So as we wrap this up, I'll just ask you one more time. With all these incredible tools of big data and the Internet of Things, how will you shape the future?